Because time went by there and I ran out of time. I was hoping to get through it. So this is going to have to be part 3. And these places of refuge, or rebel cities, or whatever you want to call them, places of light, you will see these begin to go into operation or to be built by spring of 2009. Because if you stay in the cities, you'll pay the price. You'll come under control and lose your freedom. And especially the cities along the coast, what do you do when you know that 2012 is going to wipe out the coastal areas, at least? And when all this happens, everything's affected. So, pull up stakes, get out of the cities. Don't wait till the last minute. You can do something now. This is your smallest component of the 100 acres. Again, you can see 3 binary units here, which makes up 1/18 of the whole. And here's a what I call a half ground, and it takes up, or makes up 1/6 of the 100 acres. And you can see this here, where all the half crowns come together to form your crown. So you actually have it's almost like setting up a wagon train all the way around. You have a perimeter zone. In your center would be for your spiritual aspect. So you basically have a prayer circle. Your whole design is designed to be designed around prayer. And prayer does work. Okay. This here is the dwelling units. We have to back up on this one. And each of the end units are, I think it's 960 square feet. They're 6-sided. No, I made the ends 12-sided. And I believe the frontage on this is from here to here on the hexagon is 16 feet. But it's 960 feet, I believe. And there's no neck portion to it, but maybe there should be. All right, then you got your center module there. You can see your dining room tables here, and you can sit 6 people to each one. And this is your kitchen in the center there, and the ceiling is all poured concrete, but it's all open in here. So the top of your center portion is actually like a Buckmaster Fuller's deal, where the top is all earth berm and closed in. Kind of nice. You got nothing to do in the wintertime, but you can go up top and walk around and be just like summertime. I forget the acreage on this. And I believe from this point to this point is about 80 feet. So it is a fair size. Well, something like this could be prefabbed and put together in quick form, and so you would actually have one crew, doing the groundwork, and the other crews would come along and start doing your formwork once you get above ground. And in these here, all your units are all connected underground. Everything's connected underground. So if you had to disappear, you could do it very quick. I guess it would be, that's the name of it, the Ark ship. This is a computer model of the ends. And as you can see, you walk in here from the center, and you come into your hallway, and it's made for maximum use. So this is your corridor going down and also going up, and you actually have like a walk around hallway here where it opens up to your unit. So as you're standing in here, the edge of your bed is about maybe 2-3 feet away, so everything's maxed out for room, and you got room for 2 cots or 2 doubles, or you can double up the cots, make them into bunks, and you have a nice 8-foot desk that's fit in, and you have like a bow front on the front on the sides here, and your windows actually slide out from each other. And on your ceilings are actually sloped up to where the sun, it'd be almost like a pyramid in a sense, where all the heat could be dispersed from one side to the other. And this is everything laid out again. These here are your garden areas. More drawings. I call it a bioplex. And that's the whole unit in its finished form. And so you have 63 of these in 100 acres. And each one is capable of handling if you were going to max it out, 1, 2, 3, 4, you got 8 beds in there, so you could actually handle 6 people, or 16 people per end. So that's 32 people per unit. You times that by 63, and if you had to live in tight situation. But everybody works. No sloughing off here. These are not built yet, but they will be. And it won't take all that long. And just like in Matthew Stevens' map that he was showing about the Blue Panther being the safe areas, you're going to have your safe areas where you're within the blue zone, and there's others that's going to be maybe right on the border, so they'll be more or less like a fortress. But the traveling is going to be different in the time coming up. The traveling will be by the Spirit, where people will be translated from one spot to the other. If you want to read up more on and what it's going to be like, there's one brother by the name of Paul. He was taken into the future and actually did a walkabout in one of these places in the within the 100-mile area here in BC. And if you go to refuge-design, just look up Paul's visitation. Things are going to change. Things are going to get worse for the nation of Canada and the United States. For those who know their God and walk according to the law of love, which is the spiritual law that we're all supposed to keep, to love God with all our heart and all our strength, and our neighbor as ourselves, you're going to be kept through these horrific times that are coming on the nation, because America is like America is going to fall. America is Babylon. Babylon's a system, and it's going to fall, and it's going to be found no more. And we're coming up to that time. The man of sin is preparing to emerge onto the world scene.